the closing doors, please.
Where you from?
I'm from Bushwick, Brooklyn.
All right. What do you like about Brooklyn?
Well, the accessibility to able to, get around and enjoy different aspects of nightlife and be able to go out and do your painting, your work, your art, But that's probably kind of subtle because I'm a little older now. It's like what I don't like about Brooklyn. Word up, because
that was the next question.
It's fucking expensive. It's not like what I came up coming up, And there's good things about that because you see a new development, but it's not for people who are from here. You can't afford the shit. You know what I'm saying? So what it is, you can't afford to live in the city as much as we would like to. So you gotta hustle and work harder. But the fact that there is a bar down the block from me now, as opposed to it was an empty lot back in the days, that's cool, We need that, it's like you don't have to go to the city anymore,
Can you tell us a little bit about just being an artist here and spray painting?
I started doing graffiti here in 1985, 1988, doing my thing and doing trains, vandalizing stuff. Then eventually you progress. I started doing illustration, comic book art, and things like that. And then I progressed to mural art. Mural art to me is telling a story on a wall, whether it's graffiti lettering or characters or background like we have here. Right here today we're doing for the past 4 days is A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. An old story back set in 1920 where a poor and impoverished family live in Brooklyn, and in their tenement building they look in the courtyard and they see this tree. And the tree represents hope, life. It's the tree of life. Only poor people can see that tree. Once that tree grows in a richer neighborhood, like what's happening now in Bushwick and Bed-Stuy, the tree then creates negativity. It's a metaphor, basically. So what we do, we're combining that with Charlie Murphy, R.I.P. Now, a lot of people don't know Charlie Murphy is a Bushwick resident, born and raised in Bushwick Project, so that's what we got on the top of the wall. Okay. Bushwick Project representing, so.
How do you say it is being an artist here in general?
It's a great opportunity because back in the days when I was doing artwork in here, it wasn't accessible to do as many walls. You would have to ask a lot of more permission, and the cops would still mess with you. Now, look what's happening. We got this whole fest going on. You don't have to have as much press and heat on you as before. So, and also, more importantly, I respect a lot of the new artists who are coming in because they are showing me something different, new techniques, new way of telling stories with the paint that we're using, the spray paint. But at the same time, with the spray paint that they're using, we set that up. We're the ones who said, this is what you do with a spray can, and they took it to a next level. For those who don't say, hey, that's dope, let me try to rock with that, you're falling back. You gotta follow the new trends and keep it real to yourself and manipulate it to what you could do with it. You know what I'm saying? So, as an artist, I'm digging it, definitely.
All right. Anything about any social or current events that's happened recently that you'd like to say or comment on? Or any perspective on anything?
There's a lot of stuff going on. Trump wilding out and things like that. He's trying to do the best he can, but I don't know. There's always an agenda for that. For Brooklyn right here, my big thing is affordable housing. You got tons of these spaces going up. You can just go down the block, you can see a brand new development. None of us could afford. I can't afford $2,000, $3,000 for a bedroom apartment. You can't fit shit in. Most families here, they got 2, 3 kids. That second bedroom is for the kids. The kid ain't paying that shit. The family, the mother got to produce $2,000 or more for that apartment. Right now, apartments are looked at 1 bedroom $1,000, second bedroom $1,000. That's $2,000. That's for kids. That's for these teenagers, or these young folks coming in the neighborhood, and they can afford that. They can afford that. They're sharing the crib. We need affordable housing for families. That's my big issue right now. We need more affordable housing in these lands, and it's just not happening. We just need affordable housing for people because, you got people in the streets struggling to try to pay their rent. As much as you're making luxury condominiums and luxury apartments, we still need affordable housing. And you can't have a lottery that takes you like 3 years to try to get up in there.